All right. Good evening, friends. This is Sai, and it is day 7 of this base, day 8, I think, of streaming Rimworld. Just get this volume back on, and let's hop into it. Also, yes, obviously, I really like that that Xenoblade soundtrack for its non-generic orchestration. So this morning I tried a Crystal Colony 1 trying desperately to figure out what that mod does. And I learned two things. One, the crystalline start with a lot more crysteel. They start with that crysteel stuff. They start with like 100 of it, and they start with like 600 crystal. And they start with a bunch of this tech research, but they don't really start in a much better position than me to get it running. This thing, all it does for them is turn crystal into crysteel, which isn't particularly interesting. I mean, it makes a new building material, but it's what you build stuff out of, not the material itself that's interesting. And more to the point, they get like 3 times my starting resources, but that's not going to last them very long. That's like if for some reason you had to use jade to fuel your industry. I mean, I got 1 jade deposit right here. You know, it's probably a couple hundred jade, but when that's gone, it's gone. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do with it. I guess I should be like more aggressively trying to trade and find the stuff. Alright, where did we leave off? We got Lamok. We bought Lamok from Slavers. Lamok the crack shot has our normal assault rifle, which we bought. We still can't make them yet. Aura, the doctor, and Trigger Happy has also joined us. That was our chased refugee quest. And we got Dudley here. An undergrounder, iron-willed misandrinist. I completely missed that Dudley's actually female. As that battle showed, melee are as valuable, if not more valuable than shooters at this point. Because, they rushed me pretty quick. I'm thinking about rebuilding this so there's not this weird diagonal. Maybe, like, put the attack line, say, here. Build this wall up. And then have everyone shooting down. I don't know if that'd be better or worse. It might not matter. But that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully she's not a dud. Oh, you're starting early, are you not, Zeph? Fast learner. Huge animals. Huge artistic. Huge intellectual. I'm sorry, this is tangy. What the hell? Okay. Iron-willed is good. Undergrounder is good. Don't really care for misandrinist. Has good melee, has good cooking, has good plants, and nothing's permanently injured. That fuel went tangy. Alright, yeah, so Darklight, my arch nemesis, has informed us there's a collection of valuable items. A cycle cannon. A large crystalline psionic support weapon that fires concentrated blasts of psionic delivered energy from dual firing barrels. It is able to rain heavy suppressive fire over an area. And then War. This item bears the portrayal of 1,000 sledgehammers. This work is, I guess it's a piece of art. Interesting. So this weird cannon that seems to be some sort of suppression weapon? I don't know if it's a normal cannon or what. Anyway, it's guarded by a whopping 5 enemies. 5 enemies is not a small number of enemies. It's pretty close. It's probably less than 2 days worth of walking. Yeah. 5 enemies is a lot. I've got more than that, obviously. But I'm not sure I want to commit such a large force to taking that thing out. It probably doesn't fire bicycles. That's right, we got this. The incapacitated refugee. We don't know anything about Lighter, other than the fact that they will die if we don't help them. We got 6 days. How long does it take to get to Lighter? Just under 2 days. So we've got a couple of days to think about it. There's not much to think about, to be honest. We'll want Lamok to go. I'm pretty sure the assault rifle outranges normal turrets. And there's only 1 enemy. So maybe say Lamok, and we could send Sunny. Or we could send Zeph. I'm thinking I want to send either of them. Does Chad have a preference on if I should send Sunny or if I should send Zeph? They're both constructors. Sunny's obviously a better character overall. Sunny's also more better equipped. But then again, that's the danger, isn't it? Sunny would be better for the mission, but I have more to lose if I lose Sunny. Frickin' Zit events. Ooh, this one's a bad one. It zitted way out in the cave. Looks like I got all that in home zone. Hey, Aura. Please don't let that fire spread and destroy my comms console. Alright, no problem. Epone's weird crystal bedroom. Send Zeph. Send Sunny because he doesn't want to go. Both good arguments. Both good arguments, I'll say that. Look at all this food just laying around. Unfortunately, the Zit event happened right at night when there's no wind. So I'm just going to have to struggle through not having a lot of power. Lamach is doing a sad wander. This is one of my first mental breaks, actually. I think the only other one I had was Minxie trying to murder Noble. So Lamach is in a bad mood. And his mood's getting nothing but worse, actually. Shit. That's right. He's married Sunny. And I made the ultimate piece of art bed. Hey, I mean, it's not my fault. Sunny's happy with it. But then again, Sunny's happy about everything, including murder. What? What? I'm not, we're gonna see about that. So Lamach's just gonna wander like a chump. Unfortunately, this isn't gonna help him at all. He's already hungry and drowsy. He might be starving, literally, by the time he actually gets to sleep. But as far as mental breaks go, this is one of the least dangerous ones, because they just wander around. Yeah, Lamach and Sunny are married, or not married. They are engaged. That happened late last stream. I guess you didn't watch the VOD. I see how it is. Does that say slave? What kind of engagement is this? Oh my god, we actually have Lamach as a slave. Everyone can treat them as a slave. I was buying his freedom. He's here as a willing individual. That's awkward. That's really not where I was going with this. I didn't know that would happen. Lamach, you can't go save a life if you're wandering around like a chump like this. I got about a day or two before it'll become a problem. It's gonna take about that long to get Noble, or not Noble, in Lamach in good shape. I said Noble because I'm already thinking of sending out Noble as the alternative. Unfortunately, I'd have to get the gun from Lamach. I think that gun is important for taking out turrets. And I can't control Lamach while he's wandering like an idiot. And an idiot is wandering. Yeah, he's already starting to starve. He's gonna pass out eventually, and I suppose that'll knock him out of his daze. Or it doesn't have much to do. We can... Oh, we're already resowing that field. I don't really want to do more plants. I got a lot of plant stuff going on already. That meal's just laying around. I guess I could resow the cornfield. Fuck's sake, Lamach. Pass out or get out of it or something. You are literally dying. He's got exhaustion now. And yet he persists. I don't want to... I could stop it by arresting him, but then he'd get another penalty for having been arrested. 5.2 days. We still got about 2 days before we have to leave. I want to leave a little earlier than that, though. Meanwhile, the dreaded tortoise menace are here. Holy shit, that's a lot of tortoises. That's actually probably too many tortoises to handle. It's time to panic. I don't think I can actually take on that many tortoises. Luckily, they're tortoises, so we have one advantage in that we could actually refine the base defenses by putting in this wall. I'm willing to bet Sonny the Jogger can build that up before those tortoises get here. And we're just going to have to not engage them. Cool, I can build without... Where's the tortoise army? Shouldn't be hard to find them on the map. Jesus. Yeah! The other advantage with fighting tortoises is that they're so slow I can do hit and run raids on them. So, when they get to about here, we'll start doing that. I would really, really, really like Lamok for that, but of course Lamok's being a complete piece of shit. I feel like I could like send out the caravan before they even get here. Their slow speed is at this point kind of annoying. Oh, I see, because the knife is there. That's not really gonna help us, but okay. Yeah, that's what we needed. Pick up the knife, drop the knife. I don't want that piece of shit knife. Alright, so we've walled off our base completely. Now they will bang in frustration on that wall. So we are going to disallow everything. We're going to turn off auto rearm. I don't want anybody leaving the base. In fact, let's just forbid them from leaving the base. It's like the slow wave of death. Alright, let's get Noble. And let's get Epone. We aren't going to get Blue because he's got the speed penalties. Although we did get him that prosthetic leg. He's up to 70-something. This isn't going to be as effective as I'm really hoping, to be honest. Because they only get a couple of shots off. This wave of tortoise will engage us sooner or later, no matter how much we shoot at them. We're just not going to be doing enough shooting. Unfortunately, it comes at an awkward time. I can't just wait them out. Because I'm probably going to need to go save that guy before... Fucking A! Okay, that was him getting out of it. He gets the plus 40, mainly to stop him from immediately getting into another one, but he still has to get above the thresholds. So you're going to probably want to go to sleep and get some food. That's good. Why is Epone taking so long? I guess Epone had a long way to go. Alright, the Tortoise Menace is getting close. Will Noble automatically engage? He will. Excellent. Well, he shot off a beak. .22 sounds really bad. Remember, it's a 3-round burst, though. I think Epone's going to be limited, though. We're probably not going to be able to hold him off like this. That's why I built the wall. But any we can kill will make it easier to kill the rest. Guys. If occasionally you see that like white flash, that's them absorbing the hit with their armor. Alright, I think that's about all she wrote. We'll fall back, but since we're so much faster than them, falling back actually lets us keep shooting. I'm not taking any chances. There's like a period when you can't move after you shoot. Alright, that one's definitely slowed. Yeah, see, there's that period where you can't move. We're not doing bad, actually. We've killed like 6 or 7. We've wounded a bunch of them. If this was anything other than tortoises, we wouldn't be able to do this. Anything I wound will eventually die, I suppose. Unfortunately, this is the end of my defense line. Or I guess the beginning of my defense line. That's great. Shoot until you can't shoot no more. Get at least 1 wound on everyone. Time to go, Epone. Time to go, Noble. You guys did good. Well, that's that. Oh, it's good. So they'll bang in frustration, but they'll eventually give up. Didn't even really do a whole lot of... Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So now what? I'm not sure. We're kind of trapped in here. Like, many of them will die because of the wounds, but many of them weren't shot. They won't be able to get into our base, but we can't really leave either. The one thing we could do is make an exit up here. We could put a door here. Actually, we have doors here. Yeah, so the caravan is okay. I would just have to make 100% sure that the caravan doesn't leave through the normal exit. Frankly, I'm not sure how to do that. Let's check the time. 4.8 days. It's less than a 2 days walk. So we've got about a day and change. Is that enough time to get Noble in good condition? It looks like it should be. When he finishes his rest, he'll need more food, but many of the things that he was worried about are going away. Bad back turtle. We have a number of small traps. They're mainly designed to stop direct attacks. The turtles aren't smart enough to come down this corridor. Is this part of home base? It really should be. Really, this whole thing could be home base at this point, to be honest. I've walled it in pretty effectively. Let's see if I regret doing this. No, not that. Jesus. I don't even want the outer layer as part of home base. This is a wall. Something like that. I might have to change this if bad events happen, like infestations up here or something. But generally speaking, people can go in this field wherever they want. So one turtle succumbed to their injuries. Looks like others will follow sooner or later. The best thing that could happen right now is like a raid. Because they would probably fare pretty well against the turtles before the turtles took them down. Zephyr's chilling in the room where Sunny and Lamok sleep. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, he's moving, I see. Cleaning rock rubble. Aren't you hungry? No, you're eating them. Since this is now my home base, they gotta, like, clean up all the rubble and shit. Alright, let's send out a caravan. You could use the back door and engage him from the back. I could. But right now I'm worried about making this time thing. So let's send out... Lamok. And... let's send out Sunny. Ooh, I just remembered. This is a wounded prisoner. We need to send out someone that can heal the wounds. I think we have to send Aura. So I think we'll have to send all 3 of these, actually. Let's send out Muffalo 1 to carry goods. We'll send out 10 simple meals. Hell, just take all the food, I don't care. And let's send out 10 of the good medicine and 25 of the less good. It's really super overkill, but I don't need to get burned there. And this is not a trade mission, it's an attack. So let's send out the bedrolls. There's only 1 enemy. There's 2 turrets, but 1 enemy. So, I'm putting it like that to try to convince them to go through the top. Once they get out, I'll change their route. Once we kill that one enemy, we can take out the turrets from range. So that shouldn't be a problem. We just have to be absolutely sure we kill them. Suddenly a third wheel kills the mood. Yeah, it's a good point. These two are lovers. I should probably make like a double bedroll. You dumb fucks. You dumb fucks. I was so afraid you'd do this. What now, bitches? Oh my god. Why in God's name do they have to move there to make that caravan? So what? What the okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Rimworld, I see doing that thing it does, where it's got an idea and it doesn't really give a shit what I think. If I draft and undraft them, it'll stop them from making the caravan anyway. So let's send out an army and just kill the fucking turtles. I am a little pissed. There's absolutely no reason they have to walk to this random threatened space outside my base to make a caravan before they even get any of the ingredients that they're taking with them. They're like, it's time to make a caravan. Let's go to the blood fields. That's where we normally discuss what to bring. Whoa. There's combat already? Ah. This poor turtle. I guess I have to take it out. I'm starting to feel kind of bad about this, guys. Okay. So have the turtles realized what I'm doing? Kinda. Which is good. I got plenty of room to retreat up here. I don't even know why Sunny's here, to be honest. Mainly just because Sunny likes blood. So let's move them a little bit further so they get a good shot if they come around this corner. Crack shot Lamach is already engaged. This is why I want to take the assault rifle. So there's still like friggin' 10 of them. However, we have done a number on their numbers. Guys. Shit! Oh. Fair enough. I didn't have the wood to make it. Let's chop down some more trees. Whatever. Back to combat. This is going pretty well. I don't need to worry about the caravan at this point. We're just gonna fucking murder him. We had to kill him sooner or later. There's only, what, 4 of them up? 3 of them up? No, there's still 4. They're really not very smart when it comes to choosing the most threatening target, are they? Guys. Guys! Yeah, okay. I know I expect a lot that you shoot a turtle with a bad back with high-powered laser weapons. This armor's brutal. Look, I've just been noticing how many shots have been bouncing off this armor. Alright, there's only like 2 left, right? 1 left. A couple alive, but whatever. I don't give a shit. This one's like, I want no part of this. I'm not violent. I'm not violent. It's not even Manhunter anymore. I shouldn't have joined up with the cult. Okay. How much time do I got? Still a fair bit. So let's make sure... Just fucking drops the meal there. traps. They have to unload their inventory. They started gathering some things for the caravan. Looks like they're immediately back to just goofing off, to be honest, so... Peep-home, please. Alright, let's just remake the caravan. Form caravan. It was... Sunny. It was Aura. It was Lamak. And it was Muffalo 1. We took 10 simple meals, all the packaged meals. Let's take the Phoenician too. I just want to get rid of it, to be honest. We took 25 medicine, 10 of the good medicine, and the sleeping rolls, and that was it. Since I don't have to worry about route. Go forth and rescue a downed prisoner. Shoutouts to Simple Meals. They having seen the Bloodlands, they will now go get their stuff. This is so stupid. Why is that the caravan gather point? Ah, Coco is finally finished. Sure. Alright, so let's give Coco a permanent place to live on my base. Don't want to make it too much. You give this woman too much space, she'll just cover your whole friggin' base. What are these chumps doing? Looks like they're leaving. I guess I can, like, for one, I can unrestrict everyone. Oh, I did that already. And for two, I can unforbid all these turtles. Free turtle meat. Why? We all know that's a war crime. I haven't been doing anything with Dudley. Do we want Dudley? Yeah, we want Dudley. Alright, so this bedroom sucks. We could have Zeph smooth it. Otherwise the psychic drones just get Nippon down. I want to keep this open. That's right. If you don't give the invaders a way into your base, they'll make one. Frickin' A, guys! So we want to hold that open. That way, they're like, ah, a convenient way into the base, and they'll run into all my traps. Where is that thing? There it is. See, this thing's just gonna run into all those traps. Sucks. I mean, I don't have enough wood to build the traps as is. It's hard to get wood, despite being surrounded by forest. I just used so much of it. This is a long way from being done, too. Solar flare. Do we ever discover what that magic zone did? I mean, it gives you psychic powers that give you more consciousness, and consciousness improves all these blue things. I don't think putting your bed there does anything, but otherwise it's pretty good. You probably have enough time to make them out of stone. I don't know. It takes forever to make them out of stone. And I'm not sure I have enough stone to make them out of stone, to be honest. I don't have a whole lot of rocks in my little area here. I'm just going to hope this gives me an absolute shit ton of wood, which I'll store in one of these caves, and also a little bit down here. And then hopefully that'll be enough. How are you guys doing? Still struggling to get through the mountains, but you're almost to the road. It's funny how, like, this distance here is most of the route. Even though it's, like, distance-wise, only a tiny part of the route. Keep that skill up. I thought Kari was going to be there anyway, Liz. If you guys want to play in a swamp, feel free. Like, become the swamp masters and then teach me how to play swamp maps, because I sure as hell don't know how to do it. Sip of water. I don't know if you guys have to, like, drink water when you stream, but all this talking tends to dry me out a little bit. Why is this Muffalo? I mean, I guess I don't care, but one wonders why I would want to go in these caves. Hey, hey! 15 hours. Fill the barrel. Honestly, it's like you people don't want beer. I guess not a whole lot of people talk now that I think about it. Tangy doesn't. Epone just started but didn't seem to have the mic on. Kari doesn't. Bloog does, but Bloog's talking is not as constant as mine. And somewhat incoherent at times. Whoa! They were down here and then they just went foomf up like the ancient asphalt road. Alright, let's see what we're going to get into. Actually, before we enter, how's everyone doing? They need rest. Let's manually stop the caravan here and get their rest up. Got plenty of food, so let's get them well rested so they're not complaining about being tired. I talk but not constantly. Do you do streams, Emph? You do streams occasionally. I can't really remember, I'm sorry. Okay, oh, one thing I wanted to do was put this back in the home zone. And put this in the home zone while we're at it. And while I'm making stuff, let's start renovating this place up here for my idea. Let's wall this off. And wall this off. I'm doing it in stages. We've had like 10 cook streams with Minx. That's true. But honestly, it's kind of a... No, I guess everyone's pretty well talking during that. It's hard for me to follow because since I don't know which character is which, so it's hard for me to really see like what's going on in the kitchen versus what people are saying. I'm sure it's easy for you because you're controlling them. For me, it's just a bunch of lunatics running around throwing cheese at Adwins. All right, that's pretty good. Let's attack. There's only 2 turrets here, right? Not the caravan. Yeah, 2 turrets, 1 enemy. This should be pretty easy. I think the hardest part's gonna be saving this chump's life. So notice how they have 2.6 days before they die? Well, now... Oh, that's interesting. They must have fixed that. Last time I did this, they had like 4 hours. And I still had like 8 days on the thing. Alright, so I see one of our turrets is here. It's kind of in an awkward position because it's blocked by its own line of sight. And the other turret's in a cave of all things. You do need to destroy them before you consider controlling the map. Tanis is my only opposition. Sounds like Tanis would much rather have a sword than a gun. If I can lure Tanis into a gunfight, we will easily destroy him. The problem I see is there's not a lot of cover between me and the base. I think my best bet is to get Tanis angry at me, run over here, and engage him at close range with Sunny. Chop him to bits, get a bloodlust on Sunny, and then we can take out the turrets. Luckily, you can see turret range. It's non-threatening. So we're going to move everyone over here, including the animal because I rezoned him. We're going to use Lamok's superior range to find a line of sight on that turret. We outrange it. It can barely see anywhere over here, but we can almost see it. But getting line of sight on the turret's going to be tricky. Yeah, I don't have it here. I guess this one blocks it. Alternatively, we could destroy the battery, and then the turret would deactivate at night. Since we can see it, we'll do that. But of course, that's going to make Tanis immediately attack. I knew that was going to happen. It's not a problem. So we are going to... Oh, Tanis seems to have other problems. Are you just wandering? Not trying very hard. Okay, there we go. There's no reason to give Tannis free shots on Lamach. We'll fall back. We can use this rock wall as cover. Incidentally, how good is this lighter? It's okay. It's alright. It's okay and it's alright. Alright, Tannis, what are you thinking? By the way, I love your wings? I guess it's like a twin tail hair? I'm not really sure. Alright, we'll put Lamach right here. He's gonna get a rude awakening. A rude as fuck awakening. Hello. We are turning off fire at will. Aura has the tactical weapon. Oh god. Oh god. Why is the Muffalo right there? I don't mind if Sunny gets hit, because Sunny's got the shield. Did you attack him? No, you're just a dumb fuck. Okay. So Sunny got cracked with a Valkyrie fist. But obviously, Tannis got absolutely annihilated. Looks like Lamach got the kill. Again, excellent punching by Lamach, not punching, shooting by Lamach overall. But Sunny could have probably handled that fight even if Lamach wasn't here. We're going to make a sleeping spot. I don't think they really have a base. Is there a base? Usually on the last map they had like ruins that they came out of. I don't see anything resembling a base. I wonder what would happen if I just like waited. Would the guy like starve? I don't know. In any event, Sunny's gonna lay down. And we're just gonna use some of the herbal medicine. And meanwhile, Lamach's gonna get to work destroying those turrets. Oh, what in the literal fuck are you doing? You're fleeing. You're fleeing into turret range. Come on. Come on, Buffalo. I wonder if I claim it. Like, can I claim this to, like, shut off the power? Maybe not. So it looks like we were lucky and we just did this, was actually part of the wiring. This is an all horribly placed turret. In fact, it can't even defend lighter. Aura is eating an agave fruit. Don't do that. We got fine meals right there. And we also... I'm not even sure we got fine meals now that I think about it. I didn't tell anyone to bring any. So, I'm just going to I'm going to claim that. Hopefully that means it's mine. To be honest, I'm not really sure. Let's just blow it up. It can't shoot. Taking over enemy maps is still a little strange. Or just face down on the turret. Okay. Now we're going to have Aura offer help. That's what I was trying to do with the last fucker. And I don't know why it wouldn't let me. There's no excellent way to hit this turret. So let's just blow up the solar panel. So he joined. She joined. Needless to say, she's not happy. She's incapacitated, which means we might be here for a few days. Just bruises, though. So we'll rescue. And you will start tending to lighter while Lamach figures out how to shut off that last turret. Arguably, I didn't have to do this. But I don't want the possibility of that turret getting me. See, there we go. Now I completely control the map because all enemies have been defeated. Sunny didn't get the kill. Sunny will be depressed. You didn't get the kill, but you did witness death. And it's a small consolation prize, but it's a good one. So let's just claim all sorts of shit, just so that we can take advantage of what little is here. We'll have to be here a few days in order to get lighter back on her feet. There's not a lot to build out of. Sunny's been punched in the foot. With a gun or something. Or with a Valkyrie fist. Okay. Llama can get off draft. If you're hungry, by all means, eat. I'm trying to think if I should set up a rudimentary base here. And I think the answer to that is yes. Let's make this our new home zone. And we'll just put some random sleeping spots there. There's not going to be a lot of creature comforts. People are going to start getting pissy. They're used to the base, and this sure ain't it. I don't mind if you lay down here, Sonny. I'm going to make a zone up here so they move all their stuff. Mainly, we're just waiting until Lighter's feeling better. Due to Aura's excellent tending, most of these were bandaged very well. You have bedrolls. Good question. I do have bedrolls. It's a little better than sleeping on the floor, to be honest. But it is better. Unfortunately, the only constructor is Sunny. Drop out the Promethean. Okay, Sunny. Sunny's already resigned to sleeping. See, we got slept on ground, we got slept outside, and slept in heat. If we get you sleep in the bedroll, we'll lose slept on ground, but we'll still get the other two. I don't think we can put a roof. I guess we could literally build a roof, but it would still count as outside. If you're not surrounded by walls, you're outside. So remember that Rimworld is largely a game about removing problems. Anyway, does anybody want to be lighter? You're going to be a gunner. You're going to be on the front lines. You're kind and you're jealous. Kind of sounds like Kari to me. But Kari is a popsicle. Let's deconstruct the sandbag. Oh, we can't do that because Sunny's the only constructor. Well, if Sunny ever decides to get up, and if he doesn't, that's okay. We can deconstruct literally everything made out of metal. And have a fair amount of steel, which we can use to make a very crummy base. Just theory crafting. If we reformed this caravan and chose a route, how long would it take us to get home? 3.3 days. It's not bad. The problem, of course, is that the lighter here would be not be happy. What are the skills? The skills are shooting at a low rate, but we'll get it up. Huge amount of intellectual. This will be our researcher for the rest of the game, and a backup doctor. And that's about it. But we're at the point where we can specialize. So having only a couple things you do isn't bad. Mainly, I could just keep everyone off of this. I think Tang is our researcher, so Tang would be able to make art, which would generate money. The traits aren't bad. Jealous is kind of crummy, because you're always going to have the jealous of Sunny's bedroom. Good luck beating that gold bed, bitches. On the other hand, kind will mean that everyone you know... Let's see. Where is Letter? No opinion. Let's see. How do I describe what kind does? Tendency to brighten everyone's day and never insult others. It's basically like a social modifier. They haven't seen Sunny's bedroom? That's true, but they've heard the rumors, the stories, the myth, the legend of Sunny's bedroom. Oh good, Sunny's up. Are there any wildlife here? Not really. I guess this technically is wildlife. We could use it to make some rudimentary meals. There's basically no wood. Welcome to the story of my friggin' life. These cactuses give cactus wood. This would be a hard map to settle. But these encounter maps are intentionally made barren. Oh goody, we got traders coming to the normal base. So what's slowing us down? This. Damage in both feet. left foot, and left leg, and right leg. The upside is that we got 3 things damaged, which means we have 3 things healing. Alright, what do I do with all this steel? Honestly, there's not much I can do with all this steel. I could build like a steel base. I guess that would get rid of the slept outdoors problem. Sure, why not? I got 200 of this stuff, and I'm not taking it with me. If there's one thing I have back at home, it's steel. So Sunny, if Sunny's bored, can build this steel base. And that would remove the slept outside debuff when it's all walled in and we have a roof over all of it. Which is going to take a remarkably short time. Unroofed, and you can see the numbers over there. It's going down pretty quickly. Looks like Sunny will finish the job in the morning. Backup medic could be Adwin's. I think literally everybody here is in the game. Epone, Zeph, Tangy, Minxie, Sunny, Kari, Liz. I'm at the point where I don't mind naming people that haven't shown. So if there's no objection, this can be Kari. I don't mind a Trip, but I want Trip to be kind of having, like, meme traits. And it's now indoors. And it's at a reasonable temperature. So we're going to get rid of slept outside if we have to be here. I don't know what's up with slept in a heat. It's not that hot. I kind of wish I hadn't destroyed both solar panels now, because I could get a cooler running. Oh, I don't even have the components. Never mind. Or do I? I don't think you can build any power source with only one component. Nope, I'm 1 short. 3 for the... 2 for the power, 3 for the temperature, is it? Yeah, so unless I can find 1 more component on this map. Well, what do you know? Okay, what the hell? Since we don't have battery, let's just put up a wind turbine. This is really strange. Unfortunately, I am stuck here for a couple of days. Name it Josie or something. Alright, Kari, I'll give you this choice because I didn't consult you before I did it. If you want me to abandon the Kari that's in the freezer, as in I will never resurrect her, I'll leave her alone. She'll lay there eternally, unpreserved, undespoiled, and happy. But if I put you in the game as a new colonist, then I will never attempt to resurrect that character. Even if I gain the ability to resurrect, I will not use it on your character. I will save it for another death. So that's the choice I give you. It's more of a choice than I've given anybody else. You can return to the game, and the old character will stay frozen, or if you want to hold out for that character coming back, that's okay too. Can we resurrect it? In theory. There is an item called the Resurrection Serum that can resurrect any non-rotten corpse, and Kari has been in the freezer, so Kari should be just fine. I would like to do that, but I don't want to hold this over Kari for the rest of the game. I may never get that item. And so I don't want someone to be dead this whole time, unless it's Liz. I'm kidding. I don't want anybody to be dead. Okay, let's get flak armor. I don't know why I haven't gotten flak armor. Research the recursive boat. No. Well, I'm going to name this character Adwins. So you can think on my devil's bargain all you want, Kari. There might be more characters later on. Probably better than this one, to be honest. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the base. So we got these traders who have decided not to come in. It's not really clear why. I know why. It's because this is all my home zone. If I, like, unhome some of this, they'll probably come in and hang out there. Let's do that. In the meantime, Minxie's going to run out and trade. Let's take a look at how things are going back home real quick. I got shard weaponry. Don't know what that does. pause the game. Shard scatterer, shard rifle, shard pistol. It requires 60 steel and Christ steel and 6 components. Does all of these require motherfucking Christ steel? It sure looks like it. Cool. So this whole quest line is completely useless until I could find some Christ steel. Out fucking standing. If we're my parents, we'd turn it down to like 50 something. Man, it's cold whenever I visit them. Armored mantle. Interesting. Alright, so what can I trade them? I could probably trade them potatoes. God knows I've got enough. Yeah, let's get rid of some potatoes. We don't need all this corn. Take my berries. Does Edwin's have the trait but okay. I don't even know why I have a parka. They don't... I wish I could find some Christ steel or crystal or something. That looks like a crystal thing. I could buy it for Sunny to be thematically accurate, but it's probably not good. Maybe it's like the crystal equivalent of a flak vest. Do we got a lot of leather? We sure do. Let's get rid of the heavy fur. Get rid of the blue fur. I think that's about it. Oh, they don't have this much money. Is there anything they have that I want to buy? I could buy this dumb thing. You know what? What the hell? Let's just put it on Kari. Or not Kari, I'm sorry. Sunny for the memes. Of course, Sunny isn't there. Where's Mixie? There's Mixie. If controlling 2 bases is confusing. Haul the mantle. How you doing, Adwins? Still not great. You're not healing very fast, which is irritating. You were batched up pretty well. You must have just been in terrible shape. What did you buy? I bought a crystal mantle. What is that? I don't know. I'm hoping it's like the crystal equivalent of a flak vest. It seems to have a description that suggests protection. It's got 38, 12, 7, 27. What does yours have? Yeah, similar type of numbers. So we'll see how Sunny the Ghost looks in that. Everyone's really bored just waiting for Edwin to get his shit together. Let's make a campfire. We'll make it outside because I'm already struggling to cool this base. And in addition to being a gather spot, we can also make simple meals. If I can get enough wood, I'll make a horseshoe. I'm not sure I'm going to have anything to cook here. We're almost completely out of food at this point, aren't we? Yikes! I did not notice how much food they'd gone through. Oh, we got plenty. Never mind. Plenty of food here. It's not forbidden. But still, we don't want to stay around forever. We might have to just haul Edwin's dumbass back if he's not going to recover fast. Butcher's table requires a ton of food. We'll try to, or not ton of food, ton of wood. We'll try to scrounge it up. I see these are here, but I don't want this roof falling down. Let's remove roof area. I have actually on permadeath crushed many colonists just by removing a roof and then having the removing these pillars and having the roof fall on them. That my last colony lost like probably 8 or so people before it stabilized, and they mostly were through dumb stuff like that. Someone wandered into a gunfight and got shot. Man, I am not gonna be able to scrounge up this wood. There's just no wood on this map. Can I make the wooden table out of... It says wooden. That suggests I can make it out of things that aren't wood. If I had 75 steel, then I have to start deconstructing my room. Or the windmill. It's not really worth it. I'm thinking by the time food becomes a problem, we should be ready to leave. God damn, though. Maybe we should just go now. Maybe we should just go now. Is this getting higher? Alright, 3.7 days. I got 2.9 days of food. This is not becoming great. Now, granted, I could just literally airdrop them food with my pods. But I'm getting kind of pissy about how long it's taken Adwins to recover. So let's make more meals. Got meat. If food becomes a problem, we'll just literally drop more on top of them. Sunny, having absolutely nothing better to do in this godforsaken wasteland, has proposed marriage. And Lamak has agreed. The only reason to leave right now would be, do I want to get these colonists back to the base for a defense? Because Adwins will heal worse on the road. Mainly, I can't imagine this. You know what? We're just going to fucking go. I think stay-in didn't work last time. Once they run out of food, I will literally drop food on top of them. All the steel. All the wood. That doesn't even slow me down. Sure, why not? All the bedrolls. Cool. So they'll run out of food when they're about a day out. But that's okay. We'll make a care package for them. It doesn't really matter what type of food I drop on them, too, because they won't rot. Because they're like a day out of the base. They're resting already. Piece of shit, Colin. Are you serious, Blug? And there's no wind and there's no sun. I do have a hard time keeping power. If only I could make my crystal power generators. Oh, wait. They're literally impossible to make. Oh, you were incapable of walking? Wow, that sped me up a lot. I didn't realize he was still in pain shock. So it's not a matter of how slow he was recovering. He was just couldn't walk and we were carrying him. They might make it with no food problems after all. Leaving was definitely the best choice. But then again, I would have found that in a couple minutes anyway. Why is there a bunch of kibble in Epone's room? Or is this just one of those questions you don't ask? It's actually only a day and a half back. Wasn't it longer than that to get there? I don't know what's going up with these speeds. Alright. Minxie wants to do more mining, and I don't have enough steel. I can make this work. This is probably all steel. I'm amazed I didn't find any steel while digging these random whatevers. Let's continue to look for cry steel. I'll cry when I don't find any. Look at them shoot down that freeway. I mean, I could, but why fucking bother? It's just going to require more cry steel. And this will require cry steel, and guess what? This will too. So, as far as I can tell, cry steel isn't in this fucking game. I gotta find a way to turn these factions on hostile. Not that other one. We haven't been up here, Backgammonville. Sunny's caravan has been ambushed by a group of 1 pirates from the Dimitri's Panthers. They will attack unless you give them the Sword of Kari. How about, and this is just a theory, how about you get fucked? Luckily not our Alex. Has has a shitty steel Gladius. I can see why he wanted this sort of Kari. Alright. No, in fact, fire it well. I don't care if this whole map burns. Why is my phone saying no SIM card installed? What the fuck? It definitely has a SIM card installed. Does that mean it's broken, guys? It's literally just sitting on my table. And now it says it doesn't have a SIM card. It probably moved a bit. What do I have to... I'm sorry to interrupt the stream, but as you might understand, having a working phone is of importance to me. What do I have to do to fix this? Plug SIM card out and put it back in. I don't even know what the SIM card looks like, to be honest. Presumably I have to turn the phone off to do this? Man, I'm not even sure I know literally how to turn this phone off. I don't think I've ever turned it off. Alright. No, that didn't do it. Again, I'm so sorry, but I have addressed this immediately. It's gonna bother me until I figure it out. Right, that's how you do it. Slide to power off. Okay, so... SIM card. I honestly have no clue. It's an iPhone 6s. More importantly, I don't see any, like, side anythings. Like, whoa, how would I pull it out? Oh, God. Well, let's just try to reboot it. Maybe it's... I don't even know how to turn it on. I've never done this. I mean, I've had this phone for close to 6 years. I'm sorry, not close to 6 years, close to 3 years, and it's restarted itself a few times, but I never turn it on and off. I'm rebooting it right now. Giving me the Apple logo. Maybe it was... This is encouraging. It's saying Verizon, which I have. So let me just try to do something phony for a second here. As in with a phone, not insincere. Alright, it looks like everything's fine. God knows what that was. That was really spooky. In case it's not obvious, and I've never made this clear, I am almost a technophobe in the sense that I'm afraid of it, which sounds very ironic given that I'm streaming right now, but I'm just terrified of something going wrong and me having no idea how to fix it. So, thank you very much for the tutorial, Tangy and Sunny. I'm going to read this after the stream just to gain a little bit of knowledge. Knowledge is my best defense against these kind of things, and of course you guys help so much too. So, it looks like my phone's okay. I'm sorry for the brief pause. Let's get back to murdering this chump. Looks like Womack already shot him once, only in the torso though. Aura, remember, Aura has trigger happy, which decreases aiming time. Ah, fuck's sake, Zeph. Thank you, Zeph. It was a good idea, and thank you so much. Okay, so Aura has trigger happy. He's inaccurate, but the thing about fire, unlike bullets, is when you miss with a bullet, it doesn't really go anywhere, but when you miss with fire, it still goes somewhere. In this case, it goes right into that lamp. Alright, looks like we're not going to get a second shot off. Hey, you wanted this sword so badly? You wanted it? How about you have it? Oh god, I said don't fire at will. Fucking A! I mean, mission accomplished. This is why I brought the medicine. Let's get that tended up. And then we'll be on our way. Where'd the herbal medicine go? Sonny. Is someone carrying it? Caravans get weird because people start carrying stuff. For all I know, Sonny's carrying it. Yeah. However, these are real wounds, so we're gonna have Aura use real medicine. Try to rest. No, you should be able to use the medicine. Oh, I see. Sonny had only herbal on. Don't stand near the fire. Like, I knew that was going to happen if Aura got a second shot, which is why I specifically turned off fire at will. I thought that would cancel all shots, but it seems that because it was charging up another one, I would have had to manually cancel it. Awkward. Speaking of awkward, the man just faceplants. Let's just reform the caravan. Sonny's already been well patched up, so hopefully the wounds won't slow him down too much. Why are there 2 dead people here? I'm curious. Oh, some ruins spawned with a dead body. I see. That's cool. I like the ruins mod. I've decided I like the ruins mod. All right. So it'll be about a day to climb these mountains, which is pretty accurate. Sunny's probably slowing us down a little bit. Why is Macaulay Culkin dead? You know, in retrospect, Home Alone, which is really the only thing I know that that man at this point from, was a really creepy movie. Like, the first one, I get the idea, you know, negligent parents leave kid alone. He learns about adult stuff. It's like a coming-of-age thing, and also there's burglars. But just, you know, when I was watching it as a kid, it's, you know, it has that, like, Wile E. Coyote cartoon feel to it, but watching it as an adult, it's not that I'm encouraging burglary, but this kid, like, tortures 2 adults. You know, burns their flesh and cracks their back as they fall down frozen stairways, and just other stuff, and I find it more and more unsettling to watch. Because I don't condone violence in any circumstances, really. I know it's ironic playing a game with guns and stuff, but I don't condone violence for reals. And so watching that is just like, please don't. Please stop. Alright. We're running a little low on meat. Let's go hunt a couple of bucks. Macaulay Culkin was in other things other than Home Alone. I don't know. I assume his career ended after, like, Home Alone 3, I want to say was the last one. It'd be kind of hilarious if they made like a Home Alone 4 or Home Alone whatever the next one is, and Macaulay Culkin was in it, but he was like the bad guy. Like, his life had gone badly, and, you know, he's like, I never was able to recover from being left so many times, and I turned to crime. I think I'm gonna rob this kid, and some new kid is having to defend against him. Like, that sounds like the worst movie ever, but I'm gonna be honest, I would watch it. Alright, so in a desperate attempt to distract myself from my own stupidity, let's get this whole plan up here going. Got another transport pod crash. Who's in the box? It's Kenta, the botanist. Wow, that's a bunch of weird stats. He's non-combatant, but I think I'm gonna, for one, I think I'm gonna make Aura non-combatant. I've only got 2 out of 10 colonists non-combatant. He's got a lot of blants. He's got a lot of animals, but I'm not really using animals, and I have a lot of blants. Construction is Minxie's domain. Mining is Minxie's. Construction is Sunny and Seth's. Main thing that bothers me is dumb labor. You can always get a job hauling stuff in this base. There's just stuff I would want to haul if I had nothing better to do. He's not willing to do it. He's also a pessimist, which is -6, and too smart gets him another +12. Even though there's a plus or minus, they both kind of add up. These bars are shifted this way, 12 points, and that arrow is shifted that way, 6 points. I think he's just got too much bad stuff going on. I'd tolerate it if he could shoot, or melee, but he can't. So, like Minxie says, what's he got on his back? Pretty good stuff. Noble, you can stop hunting for the moment. If you're going back to the base... Oh yeah, he's bringing pants. Okay. Alright. Tame a Thrumbo. I don't believe there's any on the map right now. There's not. We tried a couple times, but we were not successful. How's he taste? Speaking of taste, how's old Dudley doing? Getting there. Getting there. These chumps are about half a day away. How much meat can we get off him? I'm not gonna cook him, but that's the stat. The leather amount is 50. The meat amount is 90. We'll actually get less than that. I think that's like the maximum. So we get like 75. You look kind of... Shit. Shit. Shit with a side of shit. We're only half a day away. Unfortunately, that slowed us down because now we have to carry Sunny. That fucking flamethrower. The first thing I'm doing when I get back is just taking it off. Give it a bow or something. I thought it'd be cool, but... I'm just frustrated that second shot got off. It was just, it's, on one hand, it's my fault in the sense that I'm the only one playing this game. But on the other hand, when there's a button that says don't shoot and they shoot anyway, and it turns out I need to do something special to not make them shoot, it's kind of like, oh, okay, game. Thank you for being programmed like that. Let's get more guns. Luckily, we have competent doctors. If push comes to shove, we can chop Sunny's leg off or something. I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that because Sunny's our fastest runner. But we've got medicine. We've got Noble. I just have to get Sunny back. Then I can decide what to do. Interesting. It looks like... Alright, this is actually much better than I thought. I wasn't aware that Aura would do proper doctoring on the road. But it looks like he got an excellent quality roll. He got 100% tend quality, which means that Sunny's currently 10% above it. It's almost double. So it looks like Sunny's going to kick that thing's ass. Hey, what was that? Oh, the cannon. That's right. 5 fucking enemies. Ugh. I want 5 enemies. Good job, Sunny. Sunny's complete lack of giving a shit continues to serve her well. Why am I hunting so many bucks and yet I have so little new meat? There was a reason I sent Aura. It was for Edwin's, but it turns out sending a competent doctor on any expedition is probably a good idea. Noble can double that job. If I send him out, he's a good shot. And he's a good doctor. Obviously, the problem with that strategy is then I deprive the base of Noble. But it might be worth it, depending on the type of missions I have to set up. Tortoise corpse. I have to get that rotten tortoise corpse out of my base. And they're back. What do you mean carrying Sunny? He doesn't give a fuck. Why were we carrying Sunny? That was what was slowing us down. Sunny can move just fine. Probably. Actually, Edwin's is now beating Sunny. Looks like Edwin's. Yeah, Edwin's is at like 30% movement when we left. So Edwin's has made some considerable progress. Let's burn the botanist. Let's burn this marine. I don't know. Bunch of dead animals all over the place. Ugh. Sunny is a princess and requires being carried. I don't mind you unloading your inventory, but you don't have anything on you that's mission critical. Just get in bed. You are praying while in bed. You did kill someone. You got the kill on Alex. Where are you going? Oh, fine, unload your fucking inventory. Take a fine meal. I don't give a shit. Honestly. Some Sunnies these days. Oh god, this place is full of dead turtles. Looks like we didn't get them all in before they rotted. It's lousy with dead turtles. Karina, what the fuck? And that's all I'm going to say about that. Wow, this immunity. Granted, I'm using the good medicine. Hey, that reminds me. Make medicine. So it requires an herbal, a neutroamine, and 3 cloth. I got plenty of herbal. I got plenty of neutrosamine. I got plenty of cloth. Can anybody actually make it, though? I was talking about this the other day, and I was wrong. This was the one that requires 2 different skills. It looks like they changed it from medicine, though, to intellectual. Who has 4 crafting, 4 intellectual? Should be a lot of people, because that's the research stat. Looks like Noble has it. Barely, but he has it. Sunny has it. Zeph could get it. And Aura's pretty close, too. So it looks like making medicine will not be a problem for this base. We'll be able to turn the herbal into the good stuff, which I think gives you like a giant bonus to stats. Why are you getting out of bed so often? Like, Sunny's like, I don't give a fuck. 30% ahead of this. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Alright. Come on. Come on. A battle medic named Shargon. She is 78 years old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. How much you want to bet Battle Medic is one of those titles that sounds really good, like Valkyrian Artist, but then doesn't actually have any combat skill? Because that's what I'm feeling. Unless their name at this point is like Blood Mercenary, I'm not buying their whole combat theme. Minxie correctly points out that 78 years old is probably a problem. And although someone who's 78 is very likely to have very high skills, they're also very likely to have permanent injuries and things like frail and things like bad back. And we're already dealing with movement problems with Luke, so I can't think of a single compelling reason to take this person at this point. I'm sorry. You can scream through with panic for all I care. But this is just not going to happen. I kind of want to start another game and look up Battle Medic, and it's like, plus 85 to shooting, and I'm like, well, fuck. But there was, of course, the problem of taking on 13 people with my wounded crew. So we sowed the cocoa. Cocoa's growing. Much like the natural berry bushes, this we'll harvest the cocoa and then it'll start another cycle, but we won't have to replant. So, the main problem again with cocoa is that they die in the winter, but it's never winter here. Get some food. Okay. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Adwin's is a hunter. We never set up Adwin's priorities. Liz, you're exactly right. It's probably something like that. Like there was like a what was it? We saw like a paranoid chef or something, and I was thinking about giving Bluga that, and then I read it, and it was like this person vowed to never cook again because they burned down the kitchen. And it's like, wait, you're not much of a chef at all in that case. Now, are you? Alright. Let's put art in front of research for Tengi. And Adwin's will focus on research. And he gets healthy. Someone changed someone's titled the Blood Mercenary. I could do it for Lamach, the Destroyer. Give me that, by the way. You damn near killed Sunny with it. Sunny's like, damn near killed? I'm fine. I don't know what your problem is. I'm already immune. You got immunity when it was at 50%. I think this is literally the fastest I've ever seen anyone beat off an infection. Completely doubled the speed. And granted, a lot of that was because of that 100% tending. But I think at least some of that is because Sunny's something special in this game. Like, all the art, all the memes aside, there's something up with this colonist. And one of these stats is probably really big, and I don't really know why. Like, immunity gain speed 116, sure. Let's check Noble. 100. Alright, Epone's a crystal. 100. You know what? I think I'm onto something. Get this stupid tooltip out of the way. Okay, base value 100. Blood filtration's a little low. In bed. Okay, it's the in bed and resting that's given it. So that's not it. It's only that high because you're in bed. And Adwin's has a similar stat too. So I don't know what it is. It's not that. It's just Sunny. It's some unquantifiable Sunny thing. Sunny just simply doesn't give a fuck. We're starting to get a lot of stuff. But Tengi's not making art. Why is Tengi not making art? Because Tengi's in bed. What's Tengi gonna do when Tengi wakes up? Probably eat. But after that, who knows? Minxie's broken the resistance of the enemy. Are you gonna go do art? You are. Very good. Do I have enough for you to do another one? I do. Yes. So, okay. Tengi's got good priorities now. Oh, hey. 11 free flu shots. Nice. Ooh, Muffalo, too. Look at... Eating me out of house and meat. Alright, shoot some Muffalo. I don't want Adwin's hunting while Adwin is injured. By God, we've struck steel. I'm actually drawing Sunny Vampire right now. Very good. New recruit. Minxie asked Dudley to join. Okay, so Dudley hasn't gotten a lot of screen time. Dudley will be the 4th melee a bartender, undergrounder, iron will, and hates men. Huh. I will leave this up to chat. I have some thoughts on this one, but let's see who chat thinks. Since we're out of people here. Kari, again, I offered you the Devil's Bargain. You can return to the base, but I won't resurrect your character. We have a lot of melee. We do. And I'm not sure if you saw it, Zeph. So this defense line was tested by 14 people. And we killed some of them on the way, but still probably we were involved in a fight with about 10. And what they did was they ran by me and tried to get in defensive positions behind me. And you, Zeph, and Sunny, and Tangy were fighting on the front lines. So melee is very valuable. It's always been good. The recent patches have made it better. And now that I'm at shield belt level technology, it's even better still. I don't think I have enough plasteel to make another shield belt, unfortunately, but I will be getting Dudley one when I can. Lily flowers. No X-Arc people. I can make it Dave and make it male. I can change anything physical about it. We can make it a guy, we can make it thin. I mainly think of someone with these traits and with this skill spread. Speaking of, we need to probably build some bedrooms too. Let me pause. Set up Dudley here. Excellent plant skills. I tell you to prioritize hauling and cleaning over any tier lower stuff. That looks pretty good. The skills. That's not bad. To be honest, I was thinking of Coco. Mainly because of that whole hates men thing. Or at least gives men shit constantly. Turkey! Why are you even here? Get slaughtered. Sammy, prime counselor of the Aberration and Agglomeration, provides a collection of quote-unquote valuable items, including a dining chair, a sniper rifle, and a flak jacket. For 6 enemies? Yeah, no. You want it to be Coco? Let's make it Coco. I can bully Coco for never showing up to my stream. Coco's got that distinctive, that kind of hair, and a little bit darker. The flak jacket's making it hard to see the body type. Let's just make it like that. Maybe not dark enough hair. I'm trying to remember by hand what colored chocolate colored hair is. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Coco. You can keep your flak jacket, Coco, for all I care. You're going to be in combat and you don't have a shield belt, so it's your best defense. You want thin instead of curvy? Oh, you guys are crueler than I am. Done and done. Oh, not the head. Yeah. Is there another sword? There isn't. What? Okay, fine, whatever. So yeah, right, bedrooms. I don't think Adwin's has one. I don't think Coco has one. There's one spare room, luckily. Looks like I gotta dig one out, though. Let's put this hallway going this way. I'm gonna keep this cavern here for vague storage purposes. Sounds like everything I'm saying is a question. Where's the shortest walk? Okay, precision rifling. That's assault rifles. Let's make this hallway continue that way, and let's just put it here, just so we don't have to dig as much of the cavern out. And that's already there. Alright, so we will dig out this, and this, and we will have to build some walls, actually, because we don't want the cavern to escape our control. Something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I mean, I have the thin physique too, and I have an anime-ass twin tails. You do. I never really modified your appearance much other than the hair. I just didn't think about it. But it's cool. Coco immediately takes the room. Edwin's doesn't have a bedroom. Alright, we will assign this bed to Edwin's until we can make it a bedroom. I was actually thinking Coco was going to be down here because Coco joined after, but of course Coco doesn't give a fuck. Aw, come on! Coco immediately bullies Edwin's. Pretty much. Can't remember if they can walk on top of beds. I'm guessing they can't. We'll just have to wait for this to be dug out. You don't have a whole amount of skills that are continuous use, do you, Aura? It's alright. Not an event-based art. How's this defense thing going? Oh, hey, we got this mined out. Cool. Alright. So let's mine out this too, actually. I don't know where the line's going to be. I'm just kind of drawn here. Maybe we'll just, like, alternate them. Yeah, we could alternate them in case this would be smoothing and not mining. And this would be like boop, 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 boop. And this would be sandbag, 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 sandbag. That'd give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions for shooters. Noble, Blug, just a visitor. Epone, Zeph, Aura. Aura needs a real gun. The sniper rifle. Not sure. Since he's probably not going to hit a lot of shots with it anyway, it doesn't really make sense to give him a great gun. Let's give him a machine pistol. Wow, Mixie tore through this rock. Build copy. Here. Build copy here. And since that's like stony soil or whatever, we'll have to put in some actual floor. Jesus! Look at all this stuff that isn't getting hauled. That's becoming a problem. 10's too big to keep out of the fields. Aura, on the other hand, I want Aura's main priority after all that to be hauling. If you're cutting blocks, that's cool. But if you're bored, move some stuff. Because we got a lot of hops to turn into wart. No one's really doing it. Doesn't seem to require any skill, they're just not doing it. Now, Noble's making flake. What does it require? Cooking skill. So it needs someone assigned to cooking. Got enough of those. I don't know. Yeah, trade ship, combat supplier. Too ruffle, just randomly having sex in the kitchen. That's how we roll, man. Ooh. Did I see harvesting poplar tree? I did. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna make a wood storage in this cave. We're just gonna pile this cave full of fucking wood. And of course we got a storage over here for wood. That's preferred. This is now important. And this will keep us having wood near the front line so we can keep rebuilding those traps. Alright, my Let's see. Get rid of the cursive bow, the auto pistol. We don't need these crummy guns. Incendiary launcher's tempting after that poor display. I don't keep any poor weapons. Ooh, some art to sell. Tangy's making us cash. What do they have? Do they have any assault rifles that aren't shit? They do. We'll buy one. They have a shard rifle, too. Think about buying one of those. We could sell a fair bit of beer. Let's sell 50 beer. We got a good production with beer gum. Why can I not? Oh, it's negative 50? Yeah, I'm sorry. Negative 50. Medicine production slowly coming up. This looks pretty good. We're getting two, or at least one good weapon. Not at all sure what the shard thing does. Let's compare the two. So this is the assault rifle, which I consider the best gun in the game. It's got... Where does it have a range on here, actually? I've always wondered. Range, cooldown, damage, range 31. And it does 11 damage every 1.7 seconds. 31, 11, 1.7. This says 26, 7, 1.39. So I believe every number is worse. No, it's faster. It is faster. It is, however, a lot weaker. But it's probably still better than a lot of weapons we have. It's definitely better than Epone's machine pistol. So Epone will be upgrading to that. The assault rifle itself... I'm going to keep Noble having the charge rifle. The charge rifle is also a good gun. And I think maybe Aura will get this. No, that's kind of such a waste. Oh, Adwin's. Adwin's can shoot. Yeah, Adwin's will get the new assault rifle. Okay, that'll work out pretty well. Hello, Aura. You are proving an excellent doctor, Aura. We had to go rescue a colonist that turned out to be Adwin's. No relation to the Adwin's that was almost you. And you patched Adwin's up. And then on the way back, you, using your flamethrower, hit Sunny. And you patched Sunny up from that. And then Sunny got infected, but you patched Sunny up from that too. So, you've just been doing excellent doctoring left, right, and center. You know, not setting Sunny on fire notwithstanding. All in all, pretty good stuff. Where... Epone. Making wart. You can make wart after you get your new weird space gun. Okay. Go cook a meal. That works too. How many friends have you made? 4. 5. Lamak, Blug, Noble, Tangy, and Zeph are all your friends. And you don't have any rivals. Interestingly enough, despite having a poor relationship with Sunny, you don't consider Sunny a rival. What? Really? I remember Giggles. We elected not to recruit Giggles, and he walked off. I didn't know that was your son. That's interesting. Wake the fuck up, Adwin. You've been asleep for like a day. Why is Sunny sleeping down here? No. Or it took the bed? That is not okay. This is Lamak. And this is Sunny. This was Aura's bedroom. It's an excellent bedroom. I don't know why you want to leave it. This was gonna be Adwin's. Yeah, okay. You'd think Sunny would hold a grudge against Aura? You might, actually. Harmed me, minus 15. See, you do hold a grudge. And that's probably why you insulted him. Sonny compared Aura to a robber. Are you gonna steal from us after you kill us all with flamethrowers, you rogue doctor? I know Aura's all worried about that abrasive thing. But really, the social interactions are going pretty well. These, like... I don't know what this is. I guess it's like an eye to eye. It doesn't look like much to me. It just looks like 2 arrows. These are the important social interactions that build you friends. Like these little hands get you like 1 or 2, and these get you like 12. So you can see you've got quite a few. Even though you're abrasive, that doesn't mean everybody hates you. If anything, you're talking shit about them. Epone's son. If Epone has a son, we haven't seen it. You'd have to set Aura's job to a rogue doctor now? I never did give him one. Sure, why not? Did Epon and Tang ever make up? Were they hostile to each other? They sure as hell ain't hostile now. Jesus! What is with that weird noise? I don't know about this gun. Burst shot 4. I guess that justifies the lower damage. Nice shooting, Tex. Can somebody please make the fucking wart? I'm clearly need more barrels. Like, if we've got that much wart just laying out there, let's make, I don't know, 5 barrels. We're gonna be like a booze base. An Ibex doe, being angry about this meteor, has gone mad. Holy sweet crystal from the heavens. Too bad it's not Christ steel, but damn, that's a ton of crystal. That's like 5 times what I have right now. Alright. So this is the mad doe. I want to fucking murder it before it walks and takes out one of my traps. I'm not sure I'm going to succeed in that, because Epone's kind of far away. Let's try, though. Aw, oh, damn it. It's totally going to murder one of my traps. Run! Run, you crystal bitch! No! Just ignore that trap. It's there for your pleasure. Fuck! Never mind. Wait, what? Hold on. But I do want to try it out against something. Wasn't I killing Muffalo or something? We already do that. Looks like we already did that. I got too many Muffalo in my base. Muffalo calf, Muffalo 1. This dumb Boomalope. Who's dumb? Once we get to 3 art... Oh, we just sold stuff. That's right. We don't need to go on a art run. Poke and equip the sword. Alright, so it looks like this defensive line is now done. Let's deconstruct the old one. So they can't use it against us. And it looks like we have to plant a little bit more concrete floors. Concrete. Soil. Stony soil. Can plants grow in a stony soil naturally? To be honest, I'm just not sure. Let's put that there for now. This looks like it's roofed. Yeah, roof thin. Let's remove the roof there. That way the roof can't collapse on us later for whatever reason that causes roofs to collapse. This is an overhead mountain? But this isn't, and that's not? What kind of mountain is this? It dropped rocks. You know what? Fine. Alright, let's mine the super pile of crystal. Want to make sure Minxie's the only one doing it. He's not by a long shot. Remember that in addition to being faster, higher mining skill gets you more ore. And this stuff is apparently deadly rare. So by all means, Minxie, it's all you. There's less shit lying around than there was before. Someone must be hauling. These barrels got made. I see the warts getting made. I'm not sure anybody's doing anything about it. No, they're really not. Minxie's Aura's making drugs like there's no tomorrow. Which is really for the best. This stuff does spoil eventually. Oh, look at the crystal! It's so shiny! Yeah, we only have like 300 something, right? A little less? 297. So we're gonna get like 700 out of this. Nah, looks like about 600. Still though, that's pretty good. It's tripling our supply, give or take. Yeah. 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 We can do absolutely nothing with it. Because as far as I can tell, there's only two things you can use crystal for. Turning it into crysteel, which requires crysteel, and making chimes, which we've already made. Wait, we could use it. Oh no, that requires crysteel. Well, how about we? No, that requires crysteel. Oh, we could make one of those. Nope, those require crysteel too. So clearly, this was like. This whole thing was based on being able to have some crysteel. Which I don't have. I cry every time. More chimes. I'm already kind of annoyed at the one chime we do have. Also, I could build a panel wall. It's got this weird description. Like, is that different from a normal wall? It says something about we're deflecting away bullets, but you can blow it up. So what if I like built this kill box out of panel wall, would the random collateral damage never cause any trouble? I doubt it. I'm seriously doubting it. Why'd I build paved tile? That requires more than concrete. Whatever. Ah! It's been a while. A group of mechanoids from a mechanoid hive have arrived in transport pods. The pods have gone haywire and are landing scattered all over the area. They are attacking immediately. Interesting. Noble, this is not the time to leave. But let's restrict everybody to home base. Until we really know where they're landing, it's hard to make a defense. Let's just get everyone in the field. Wow, they really are scattered, aren't they? I see one landing here, one landing here, one landing up there. That's encouraging. That means we'll only be fighting one attacker at a time or so. Cool. Good to hear. Positions. Turn on the gun. Don't know what type of mechanoids they are, but we might have time to get Zeph and them to the secret bunker. Fucking, I gotta move that. Blue can stay here. Nobody landed in my little square, right? Doesn't look like it. So we got a Lancer coming in. Excellent. Lancers are extremely weak to melee. They're also apparently extremely weak to traps. Come on, guys. That wood ain't cheap. Okay. Minxie's not a combat unit. It's funny. It's costing me a lot of wood, but it's still funny. That's about the end of the traps, though. Incidentally, you need a technology in order to tear these guys apart, which I'm not sure I have. It's like smithing or something. Oh no, I have it. You can do it at the deck mechanoid table. I know I'm kind of like walking away from the battle. I'm not expecting much out of this battle, to be honest. Cool, disassemble mechanoid. Let's put that on number 1 and do it forever. Okay. Sorry about the Frorix. Ah. Dragon's Bane. No, this is a Scyther. What I shouldn't do is put all of my melee over here. If they run across the battlefield, I'd want someone to be able to defend against them. Hey! Make yourself useful. Ooh, right into that old trap. Alright, it's time for Tangy to handle it. I don't think Tangy even had a chance to swing. Nope, Luke shot it. Ah, another ranged unit coming in. I don't know if this counts as a kill, to be honest. Let's find out. Nope. Are we still being attacked? The music stopped. I don't see anybody else. As far as Mechanoid's raids go, we had enormous advantages on that one because they got the scattered event. That's vanilla. I didn't do anything about that. That just sometimes happens. What are you chumps doing out here? Sure as hell not helping, that's what. Alright. I keep forgetting to put these on friggin' rebuild. Well, that went very well. It's called Bloodlust, not Oillust. Indeed. I think you disassembled the wire. No, I didn't disassemble the wire. Or did I? I don't know how that happened. My mistake. Good call. I guess that's okay. It meant they weren't able to destroy it, at least. This is not a very gun turret happy defense, and that's kind of okay. Now that I have enough shooters, I don't have to rely on gun turrets. So they'll haul in the mechanoids. The mechanoids are like normal corpses, except we don't burn them. We break them into stuff. Steel, plasteel, and components. The slug ones, what are those damn things called? Centipedes are really good for resources because they're huge. But of course they're also dangerous, so that's the downside. Looks like I'll be able to pull together enough plasteel to make a 4th shield belt and give Coco a shield belt too. It also looks like having this supply of wood here was a great idea. The traps are already rebuilt. I could keep building this, by the way. If I want to cheese the hell out of this, I could make a... It could go up and down and left and right and all over the map. I could make a real hell of a funhouse. There's nothing stopping me. So no one was even injured. That's actually very surprising. The log doesn't even show up for most of them. Seriously, where's the combat? Blue got a kill. What is this? No, I saw him shoot one. I'm very confused right now why these kills aren't showing up in here. Zeph and Changy chatted about makeup. I've seen art of this. Damn you, 275 cry steel. Precision rifling. Now I can make assault rifles. Not that I need to at this point. I pretty much got them. So, let's see. We could build mortars. Anti-siege weapons. I think we're about that point. I see we've got enough plasteel to make that shield belt. It's on the list. Apparently it's on the list for right now. Excellent job work, Blug. One thing I should do is make a concrete floor behind here. That way plants won't be showing up and blocking my walking. I got so much food. I don't even know. I'm just really surprised at how much food I have, to be honest. Watch this also be food. Hyperweave. Hyperweave is one of those things they put in the game and then eventually decided they kind of didn't want to be in the game. You know what I could do? I could do the Ancient Danger. Ancient Dangers likely have mechanoids in them, but they also might have colonists. Like in cryosleep. That's pretty tempting. Alright, where's the belt? One of those non-combatant chumps put it on. Adwin's put it on. No, Adwin's. You should actually have a gun. In fact, I think I was going to give you that assault rifle. Take it. Coco can have that. It's even excellent. That's the best one I've got. Coco's now, like, by default, one of the better meleeers. She has a good weapon. She has a good shield belt. Of course, she's no Sunny. But then again, nobody's really Sunny, other than Sunny. The eclipse is making me not know what time of day it is. I mean, I could just look there. I'm thinking tomorrow at sunrise or whatever, we open up the Ancient Danger. No, not Warlope, who I never particularly wanted in the first place. What would we do if you died? Where are you? There you are. Is anybody going to heal it? Aura. Okay. Caravan request. Now this is a caravan request worth doing. 3 heavy SMGs for 37 of the best medicine in the game. Yoga Rock. Sounds like a tribal base. And there is. They said about 3 days. They're probably not kidding. More than that even. But you know what we can do? We can fly. I can use my transport pods to drop someone in that base. They'll still have to walk back, but I can cut half the trip off. So 3 heavy SMGs, right? Yeah, we're doing this. They require a fair bit of components, but it's totally worth it. Mainly because I have no real shortage of components. Oh, one thing we should do is restrict it. Let's just restrict it to Bloog, to be honest. I don't want someone making crummy ones. I'm not sure anybody has smithing on other than Bloog, but there's really no reason to risk it. Everyone's really bored, yeah. So tomorrow at dawn, or really whenever this eclipse ends tomorrow, we're going to send down the army. And we are going to take out the Ancient Danger. Which might involve running like hell. In fact, there's an idea. Let's make a door, just in case. Oh, really? Oh, that's right. No one can leave the base because of that raid. My bad. My bad. Okay. Did they haul in all that crystal? Not even close. No wonder they're all bored. Couldn't even leave the base. Where are you going? The hyperwave. Okay, tomorrow, whenever that door is done. Set up a fire trap. No. Mechanoids won't melt. Mechanoids are my only threats in there. Really, there's really no place to fight. I should make this a bigger room. Since I don't care about the quality of that mining, let's turn mining on for a couple of other people. I mean, I'm planning on just murdering them. The mechanoids are dangerous to the unequipped and the unprepared, but we've got good meleeers, we've got good shooters. Unless there's just a shit ton of them, we should be okay. Watch there be a shit ton of them. There might be, I don't know. But I'm gonna bring everyone that can fight, and Minxie. The whole, in fact, I'm gonna bring the whole freaking colony. And I'm gonna set up a zone for medicine. Set it up at the other end of the cave. We've got good doctors, so let's just use the other stuff. Pearl. I didn't even know there was a pearl. That's interesting. What am I doing? Manufactured. It's not even manufactured, you grow it. That's always bothered me. You probably weren't here, Epone, but Minxie's non-combat ass saved the entire base at one point. It was the second stream. Unfortunately, it's the one where the chat log was lost, but even without the chat log, it's a hell of a ride. Long story short, everybody went down other than Minxie and Liz, and neither of those have doctoring skill. Minxie's got, at this point, 3, but he had 2 then. And Liz had 1. It was bad. Get these rocks out of here. What time is it? It's almost bedtime for the base. Fine, fine. I'll do it tomorrow when you're all rested up. Tangy's like, I'm fine. Blueg has created a legendary SMG. News of this valuable artifact will spread across the world. The engraving on this weapon portrays Sunny wielding a sword, wearing a hungry look in her eyes. 9 barbarians are visibly wounded. The image contrasts need with goodwill. There is a clown behind the focal point. This image relates to Sunny's caravan defeating the enemy stronghold on the 13th of April, May 5502. This is the best gun. I'm making an extra one, and we're keeping this. There's no way in hell I'm using that for a quest. We have a quest where Sunny kills 9 people while a clown watches. The legendary Fever of Sunny. Even the friggin' game is getting in the Bloodlust meme. You can't beat that with a stick. Aren't you tired, Tang? I want you for this fight, too. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I don't know if any of you got it, but I'm taking one. Okay. So I guess that probably used up Blueg's inspiration. It did. Man, totally worth it. The problem is, still isn't a particularly good gun. It does incredible damage, but it just got short range. 3 burst. You know, I'll try it. I'll try it. Let's give it to someone who can use it. Not inaccurate aura. Let's give it to Blueg. You made it, Blueg. You can use it. And we'll keep an eye on that for the next combat. Sure, I'll post it when the stream's done. I'm about 2 hours in now, I think. I still haven't eaten dinner. I don't want to start cooking dinner that's going to take an hour at 9 o'clock. Where are you going? Jeez, you have to go all the way out there to get chunks? Alright, you know what? It's wartime. Let's assemble here. I don't have a pizza in the house. I could order a pizza. That's a good idea. I haven't ordered a pizza since the car crash. Which there's art of that too, actually. It's strange art, but Zeph made it so I do have it. Everyone take a different door. That's the most efficient way of getting out, guys, if you all take a different door. So really, this Ancient Danger is in a super weird spot. Normally they're easy to surround, but this one's in the mountain. Poor Bloog indeed. But he's got the legendary Fever of Sunny. Compact, wide caliber slug thrower. And its short range weapon will actually be pretty good in close quarters combat like this. Actually, let's not haul those. We can use them for impromptu cover. Here. Bloog here. Sunny on the front line. You gotta deconstruct anyway. Tangy here. Zeph here. Coco here. Aura here. Phone here. Edward is here. I guess someone else is already there. Everyone's here. Minxie behind the door. There we go. Well, who's there then? I kept trying to click on that spot and it wouldn't let me. It still won't let me. Bloog. Frickin' Bloog's slow ass. Alright, so people are getting kind of upset because they're not, you know, everyone's got a different shift. Some of them were probably hungry. Some of them were probably going to go to bed. Are we fighting something here? No, we're just having a military weapons show. Nice try, Sonny. No billiards for you. Not bad. There's only 2 of them and they're both shooters. Melee force, attack! Oh shit, since you hit the pod, all the colonists popped out. So here's our 3. A body purist fast learner. And a psychically sensitive jogger brawler. These 2 are both pretty good. Yono here, I think, though, is angry and will probably, like, attack me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That happened very quickly. That guy did not miss a single hit. 10 hours. Noble, take him back. 10 hours is plenty of time to patch stuff up. We gotta get this guy in melee range immediately, or he'll just keep doing that. Alright, good. Now we can move in with the gunners. That was spooky as hell. I didn't expect them to just carve through the, carve through me, that badly. But you're gonna live, Zeph. Don't worry. You're in Noble's capable hands. That's such a weird noise. Centipedes are very tough, but I've got 3 melees and a lot of guns firing at it. God, that's a weird noise. And for some reason, didn't tell Lamak to get in. This guy's just fucking leaving. Wow, Sonny's not winning. I don't think he's losing either. Cool. Dead. The bigger problem is these guys. Unfortunately, we'd have to take them alive as prisoners. We can rescue them. Can we haul them back in 5 hours? I don't think we can. Noble's barely made any progress. I could always drop them down and heal them, but unfortunately I can't do that as a prisoner. As a prisoner, you have to have them in an enclosed area. I'm more or less certain I can haul this person back and save their life in 7 hours. I'm a lot less sure about this one. So the question is, do I want this person? She's got an addiction. She's got a bad heart. But he's got so much passion. Another instructor, another miner. It's really hard to save this. Say no. Build a door quick? Out of what? I can't build it out of the blocks. I don't have any building material down here. I can maybe chop a tree. Chop a tree, come back, build a wooden door, declare it a prison, capture them, heal them, stabilize them, and then take them up later. Actually, it's enclosed. You're right! You're super right! This is all one room! I can declare this a prison. Wow, that's unusually lucky. I wasn't even thinking that when I built that door. Yeah! Outstanding. Good call, Liz. Way, way, way better than that idea I was thinking. Alright, how are my other characters doing? Sunny is like, look at how much of a shit Sunny gives. It's like, whatever. I'm Psychic Boost Latent. I guess this must be in a psychic field. Sunny's just gonna leave. Alright, so what did we get out of this? In addition to 2 potential colonists, we got... That's stuff sword. We got 9 Luciferium, which we don't need. We got 2 of the best medicine. And we got the pods themselves. We can use these, or we can deconstruct them. We got the Pain Stopper. The Pain Stopper does what's on the tin. Not the best haul I've ever gotten, but I've gotten a lot worse hauls, too. Like, some of this stuff sometimes gets destroyed. Alright. I don't think we need Adwins. We don't need any of these other people. So what is Aura doing? Resting. Haul the Pain Stopper and then rest. What's Beluga doing? Hauling the marble blocks and resting. Epone's grabbing the medicine. Lamach wants to grab the sword. You know what? This is all fine. I don't even know why this 1 beer is here. Oh, right. Someone actually has to capture them. Adwins. Capture. Oh, no. No, no. No way. Nice try, Adwins. Unfortunately, no. Capture. Lump. Where did that stuff come from? Must have been their inventory. Capture. Wump. Okay. Now I have that 25 medicine. It's way down here. I wasn't sure how this was going to play out, but it's close enough, I think. Grace, the one that's most wounded? No. Darcy. So you are going to tend to Darcy. Mixie can... I want you to haul the Luciferium. But you otherwise get out of here. Tangy can... Actually, I want you to haul the Centipede. Coco can haul the Lancer. Okay. I have 45 blast steel, too. That's pretty good. I'm still drafted. A lot of people were still drafted. I don't believe anybody's still drafted now. This fucking guy. Luckily, he's the worst of them. Alright, what did I miss? Nothing that bad. I think the most important person right now is Zeph. I can't click on Zeph. I'm clicked on... Noble's taking his sweet-ass time hauling him up. You just move slower. Noble's got inspired surgery. I don't think this is going to be a surgery. Man, Zeph looks terrible. Mostly because he's missing a head, but also because he's been shot to hell. So it's been a 1 hour or so. Noble went from here to here in 1 hour. So 2, maybe 3 hours to get Zeph back to the base. And he dies in 10. Plenty of time. This person's really messed up. Keep it together, Tang. You're hungry and angry. Guess I can't get headshot without a head. I'm actually not entirely sure what your wounds are. It happened so quickly, and all I knew is I needed to save you. Almost home, buddy. I'm gonna focus on Adwin's. Yeah, Adwin's is trying to flee. Reserved by Aura. Wait a minute. I'm so used to Adwin's being an actual nurse. Why did I let Aura leave? Aura would have been way better to attend to these people than Adwin's. That's my bad. I think this will be okay. I don't... die in 4 hours. Where is Aura? Too far away. Adwin's luckily is an okay backup doctor. Damn, that was definitely my mistake. I need to remember Aura is the good doctor, not Adwin's. Oh, right. Zeph's probably back, and he is. So you, whatever you think you're doing, you're not. Got a shot to the spine. And you lost a lot of Ichor. Priorities tending to Zeph. Aura wants to do that too, but Noble's right here. Still 10 hours. That's interesting. I know you lose blood and stuff while you're being taken places. You're already at close to 50%. In fact, you're at 50%. 89 on the liver. The liver's going to be just fine. That was a 92 on one of the torso hits. I'm curious about that spine. We all know that spines grow back, so that won't be a problem. He's stabilized now. He's only losing 80% of his blood a day. Still losing it, but he won't die of it. I saw an 85 there. These are some excellent rolls. We haven't seen anything lower than 80. You were in capable hands, Zeph. That was 100 on the arm. How's Adwin's doing? Not great. Not nearly noble quality. He's using worse medicine. He's the worst doctor. Oh, that's the best one. The spine injury would really screw Zeph over, but he got 100% on that spine. Alright, the centipede fired at Zeph. Narrowly missed. It hit Zeph. This was a shield hit. It flew high into the air. It missed. It hit the wall. It missed. It missed. It missed. It missed again. It missed. Hit the wall. But at this point, the shield must have taken some of these misses. And 4 of them hit you. That's like friggin' 15 shots. That's ridiculous. So it's going to be troubling to tend to these prisoners. He's running all this way to drink a beer. I guess technically they're stabilized. Also, if they die of infections, I'm a lot less interested than if they than if it was one of my colonists. So I'm going to return this into the prison, and I'm going to have Adwin's and apparently a drunk Tangy capture them. Huh? What? I'm fine. All right. All told, very well. Sometimes you don't get a whole lot out of that event, and it's the last dangerous thing on the map. Did anybody heal? I don't give a fuck about Gray. No. No one healed these people. Or you've been wanting to do it. Fucking do it. Wait, is that real medicine? No, Sonny, come on. You're the Sonny. You don't need real medicine. Tend and Coco's doesn't need it for a bruise either. Damn it. Wow. Aura ain't no noble. So these two will be up and at him very soon. Zeph, it'll be a little touch and hit and miss. How many SMGs have I made? I set it for 4, and I've only made 1, it looks like. The legendary one that Blue's now using. No longer incapable of walking. That doesn't mean go drink a beer. Jesus, Zeph, you drunkard. That's like the 2nd time you've done that. Looks like Adwin's and Tangy brought these 2 up. They're pretty fucked up. Yikes. But we did save her. They might get infections and stuff. They might die. But we'll just have to do our best. Where's the Glitterworld medicine? There. We're gonna forbid that. I don't want anybody accidentally using it. Coco's completely fine. Jesus, the battery. I'm losing tons of power. What am I losing all this to? That, for one. Take a look at the power grid. It's mostly power generators and a couple of lights. I mean, I guess there's like no wind and it's dark. Can all of our doctors tend to them? No, you only get 1 chance to patch a wound. So, you see here we had 2 cuts on the torso. Adwin's patched it with a 33% and a 19%. It's kind of an abstraction of what this means. I guess it's like cleaning the wound and trying to set it and doing the best you can. But there's like no do-overs. Once you do it, it's done. So the disadvantage of getting a low number here is that it'll heal slower, and it also might have complications like an infection. This is why I'm so happy to see Zeph get high numbers. Fucking hey, you got a problem, Zeph. So Zeph, this started at 18. It's already up to 23. It's at 100%. 100% more or less guarantees that it won't have a complication, and it will rapidly heal the body part. There's only a couple of body parts that can't heal. Brains and I think eyes. Everything else just heals. Spines, no problem. But if it takes a critical damage, it might break, and if it's not tended well, it might scar or otherwise have permanent damage. I'm worried about these 2, but I'm not worried about Zeph. Lights used to use 75, now they use 30. There was a mod that reduced it, and I think everybody everywhere subscribed to that mod, and the dev went, you know what, fair enough. Because it was pretty ridiculous that a light bulb was using as much as the stove. Alright, so there's some resources and stuff down here still. Can everyone walk everywhere? Yes. So Lamek's going... Oh, God. No, we don't need to maintain that stockpile. My bad, Lamek. Please haul that away. I think I gotta make the hospital bigger. It have more beds, and it'll also have... I'll put a TV or something in it. Always do it in the friggin' doorways. That looks weird with the gun flashing in and out of existence. Alright. So let's see if Zeph can recover from this injury. Covering pretty well. The torso always takes a lot of damage. Some of these like things that damage an organ that also damage the torso, like the shot that hit the liver also damaged the torso. The spine one also hit the torso. Luckily the torso's got 50 hit points and heals well. The organs themselves are a little bit iffy. Sunny of course shrugs off the wounds just like Sunny's wants to do. We're out of meat again. Muffalo, Muffalo, Muffalo. Muffalo, Muffalo, Muffalo. Muffalo, Muffalo. It looks like those 2 caverns could be connected if I want them to. Indeed, but I don't. Because all that would do would give invaders a secret way into the bowels of our undefended base. Like, if we get raided from here, why bother going through defensive lines like a chump when you can just wander through here and attack poor Edwin's in his bed? I'm actually worried the invaders might try this. You can get raids that have clever invaders that sense that these distances aren't very far, so they might try to break through here. I already sensed that this was a weak point, and I put a trap here. I think now that you've reminded me, I'm going to do the same here. So it's not going to keep them out forever. If they're really persistent on doing this, this will just buy me time. But we're going to make some wood, and we're going to put a bomb there. It's a bottleneck, sure, but it's a bottleneck against me, too. You saw down there that I had trouble using all my gunners until we got into the room. Once this was the only way in, I could only have a couple people aiming in. It wasn't until I was able to fight them in melee that I felt safe putting my gunners inside. Zeph is in terrible shape. Somebody feed this man. Do I not have any wardens? Or it's doctoring that has to do it. Okay. Feeding the prisoner instead of Zeph. That's not cool. Just manually tell him to do it. Awful hospital. Maybe the hospital thinks you're awful too. So we are going to smooth the walls, and we're going to put in more sterile tile. And haul out these rocks, which I can't see anymore because of all the sterile tile. Orders. Haul things. Unfortunately, colonists tend to prioritize prisoners over... What the f... Where did you go? Did you have another fucking beer? Probably. Oh, I gotta smooth the outside, too. We're gonna put some art or something in there so they stop bitching about it being awful. I like the art that has events. I don't really see any, though. Hey, here's an SMG. 1 of 3 I need to trade. I'm not trading the legendary Fury of Sunny or Fever of Sunny, whatever it is. Mortars. Cool. Hospital bed. Yeah, let's do that. So mortars are the kind of thing you don't care about until you're being sieged, and then you really regret not building any mortars. They ain't cheap. Really only have room for one, like, resource rise for 1 right now. Let's make this mortar country. Blue. Fever of Sunny. I love that even the game's getting in on that meme. Where's the smelter, or whatever it is? Extracts metal from chunks. So you see all these metal chunks that are starting to pile up? Eventually you can turn those into raw steel. The steel output isn't very high. The main reason to do it is just to get rid of the bloody metal chunks, which have no use, and you just can't do anything with them. Unless you sell them or something. Where are you going? Okay. You sure showed him. Zeph, keep it together. Why? I guess I could put a light in the hospital too. I don't have any power anywhere near this place. I guess that works. We'll put the power cable down here. Like that, maybe. No, I hate it when you can see the cables. It's like my ACD pet peeve. OCD pet peeve. He's healed. He's fully healed. Zeph doesn't give a shit either. All right, there we go. I like how if I say anything wrong in the hours I've been streaming, everyone immediately notices and has to comment on it. It's just like the streamer's curse. Shot to the spine? No, you don't walk it off. You don't have a head, man. You survived not having a head. You think a spine shot is gonna bother you? Bunch of psychoid leaves. Alright, so these guys may or may not make it. I'm going to start recruiting them anyway. Wow, 5. Yeah, I'm not going to turn on actual recruitment. Oh god, if I don't do it now, I'll never remember. This person's going to make it. Do I really want them, or should I just let them go? No, I really want them. I really want them. So let's change them to recruit. Darcy got some trouble. I might leave this person in prison until they get over this, which will be forever. But I might do it anyway, because this person's a danger to themselves and others. Shout out to Simple Meals. The heart thing, too. There's a lot of potential here as a gunner, as a constructor. Yeah, there's social skills amazing. They'll lose it so quick. Yeah, look at that. They lost 8 in one tick. But it'll take a long time to lose it because it takes a long time to get that high. They have to go through 10,000 just to get to level 18. And in the meantime, they'll be a great trader. I like how they both have long hair. They kind of look like they're from the same family. What am I even doing with this power cable? Well, whatever. One thing I should have probably done is tube television. Because you can actually put up television in the hospital for people to watch. This doesn't look like it's part of the home zone. Nope. This isn't either. You could make a Nana and Trip. I could make a Banana. I'm actually a little sad Banana never came to my stream. Banana never came to my stream. I guess he's not interested. And that's cool, but I thought this was like might be some of his things. It's got the cool social aspect going on. Why do I never have enough steel? So one of them is healed. I don't remember if that's the one I want to recruit or the one I want to rot until they get over their addiction. Looks like they're both up and around. Yeah, Darcy ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Gray, on the other hand, is welcome to join whenever you want. Guess that means we need a 5th shield belt. Which is definitely a cool problem to have. Speaking of shield belts and stuff, Zeph, reclaim your sword. My inventory is way too full of crap. Let's put the crystal outside. We got tons of beer. How much beer do we have? It's easier over here. 81. We can get rid of Luciferium. I'm never going to use it. If I get a count with the Luciferium addiction, I'm just going to let him die somehow. Also, again, I got too many skins. Look at all this fucking skins. I'm starting to actually have too much money. First world problems for sure, but I got to store it somewhere. Looks like I've got too much chem fuel. I should probably sell Warlow. I can make chem fuel out of organics. It takes, I honestly don't know how to read this. I think it takes like 70 units of vegetable. I've only got vegetables. To make 30 chem fuel, is it? It's not a good exchange rate, but I got vegetables that are rotting in the sun. I'll have more. Cool. Alright, let's finish by doing this convoy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this person airshot over there. Let's pretend like we're making a walking caravan, because they will have to walk. So let's say I send poor Minxie. So what would Minxie need? Minxie can get 11 days off 5 meals? Yeah. So all Minxie's going to be carrying is the meals and the Glitter World medicine. How much does Glitter World medicine weigh? I'm getting like 37 of it, right? 37. Alright. Should be on here, because I got a couple of them in my base. We're gonna stuff Minxie in a cannon. Oh, we are. That's absolutely what we're gonna do. Where is it? Here it is. It weighs half a kilogram per. So that'll be like close to 20 kilograms worth of medicine. So let's pretend Minxie's walking around with just the food and 20 kilograms worth of stuff. What weighs 20 kilograms? 18's pretty close. He won't make good speed. In fact, he'll barely be able to carry it. Oh well. It sucks to be Minxie, not my walk. I'm sending Minxie because Minxie's traveling light. In fact, I'm even taking Minxie's flak jacket. If Minxie gets into trouble, I will drop defenders from the sky and save him. So we're gonna load launch group 1 with Minxie, with the 5 survival meals, and with the SMGs. Accept. Launch a Muffalo, can't. Or more specifically, I don't want to. Ah! Damn it, it's too good of an idea. Normally I can't do this because I send 2 colonists, but in this case it's actually too good of an idea to pass up. You can go with wieners. Oh, I barely mined enough steel to be able to afford making them again. We're gonna need another miner while Minxie's gone. Lamac's pretty good at that. I'm gonna turn other priorities for Lamac down. So while you're doing this, you can see the contents, what's going to be in each one of the pods. The guns are loaded. What do you mean, Tangy's fucking moonwalking? Oh, that was Tangy holding wieners. That's funny. So it gives me this weird error message that doesn't actually apply. You select both of them, and you can launch. So we're only going to visit. We don't want to give... If we give as a gift, we literally give Minxie. And if we do either of those, we're attacking the base. Let me 100% double check, make sure this is the right place. 3 SMGs. Yes, this is the right place. Okay. Launch group. Visit. Pew! And away they go. Overworld travel music here. This is a 3-day trip, so this is totally worth it. Alright. Fulfill trade offer. Offer 3 SMG for the Glitter World medicine? Yes. Minxie's Caravan, Inter-Friendship Cannon, 2.3 days. We saved a ton of time at the cost of a fair amount of resources, to be honest. But that's okay. To be honest, it's kind of not okay. Where is Lamach? Lamach's fucking sleeping. Get the fuck up. As long as someone eventually mines the steel, I'll be okay. And in fact, we can just designate more stuff, steal the mine. So Minxie's bringing back the good medicine. This is the medicine you use when you get shot in the spine. Or when you get shot in the heart. Or when you get shot in the head. Plus I got to shoot him out of a cannon. I mean, how cool is that? Let's set that up to 150. Luckily I have plenty of this stuff piled up. It dropped below 200, so Aura's cooking up some veggies. Got plenty of that. In fact, it's actually getting close to rotting. Tube television. Actually, one thing I should have done. Too late now. One thing I absolutely should have done is see what they have to trade. Because then I could, like, drop money on them and done a trade. We just launched a cloned genetically modified water buffalo through low orbit. Yeah, agreed. That tangy moonwalk, though, that was amazing. Alright. So we have hospital bed now. These give a relatively small bonus to infection chance reduction and healing. It's pretty small, but it's the kind of thing where if you've got the resources, and again it just requires steel, which normally I have tons of, but I keep forgetting to mine more. It's just totally worth it. It only requires steel and components. It used to require like actual medicine, which was a bit dicier. Speaking of, when you're out of flake, just fucking make more medicine. You know what we never run out of? I'll give you a hint. It's medicine. And unpause at 45. Sure, why not? I should have launched a sleeping bag now that I think about it. Truth be told, I don't know what that does. Does it actually make the rest go up faster? They always complain about it, using 0 bedrolls, but I've never really been sure of what that's doing. Where did I get the steel? Oh, they must have gone out here to mine instead. Yep. Alright, it's been close to 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes. I'm gonna call this stream here. I still gotta order that pizza. Still eating pretty late. Thank you all for coming. This was a pretty chill stream, but I think it was pretty cool. So be thinking of who you want to bully. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold that thought. She's going to attack anybody she sees. And unfortunately, the one person she's going to see is that. Tangy! I require your sword. Wait, she's beating up a muffalo calf! Honestly, don't care. But, just make her stop. Fucking killed it! Listen, you cheeky cunt. That's awkward. The muffalo teeth took a bite out of her. Hell yeah. Good job, muffalo calf. Alright. We're still gonna stop here, actually. That was a very strange way to end it on, and it shows why she's still in prison. But okay, we're done for now. Thank you all for coming. As always, it's been a good time, and I will see you on the flip side. Take care.